Hi students, so today we are going to learn the ninth lesson of this history textbook, that is changing of life. So the last 8 chapters we learned about what are the changes in different fields, for example education or scientific development, human empowerment, economy. What are the changes happened in our India 1960 to 2000. So based on these changes, what are the changes in our life, in our society, that we have to discuss in this lesson. So during that time or just after the independence, what the people cannot imagine, that this came into reality. So what all the things they are not able to imagine that it will be there. That things now we make it reality because of the changes in the technology or changes in the industry due to that. So in this lesson, in different fields, what all the changes it happened, that we are going to learn. So we know that one just after the independence or before independence, we are more concentrating on the religion. Our mind setup was like that. Because of the modernization, the religious importance is reduced. You know that one. In our India, many religions are there, like Hindus, Christians, Muslims, Sikh people, like that. Lot of religions are there. So they are concentrating their own religion and their own religious aspects up to that time. But due to the changes in the technology, development in the science, the importance of religion it is reduced. That is one of the important change in our society. And according to the constitution, you know that one, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, he prepared our constitution. When he prepared the constitution also, from this background he prepared the constitution. So many fundamental rights are provided in our constitution, like right to equality, right to liberty, like that many it is there. So in that right to equality itself, all are equal before the law. There is no discrimination on the basis of gender, color, caste. That already it is written in the constitution. And we have the freedom of expression, freedom to speak and freedom to move anywhere in our country and freedom to settle anywhere in our country. So like that, all freedoms are there for each citizens of our country. That is one of the important change after the independence. Due to this fundamental rights and right to equality and right to education, right to vote, such a way many changes we added in our constitution. When we add all these things in the constitution, it is a challenge for the caste system in our India. So slowly the caste system is already it is removed from our society. So that is one of the great change in our Indian society. That is because of this, our independence, our constitution, education, due to that, our mind setup is changed. And again, even we have the right to criticize the government, right to express our view about the policies of government. Like that, we also, as a democratic nation, we are getting the freedom. When Britishers was ruled our country, like that freedom we don't have. We cannot criticize government, we cannot express our feelings or what about our views. But now at present, because of the democratic government, by our constitution itself, we have the right to expression, right to criticize the government. All these rights are we are enjoying. That is also one of the important change in our Indian society. And like that many major minor changes was happened in the society. And we can start any work without any discrimination basis on the religion or gender, caste. Like that many activities are going on in all around our country due to the changes in this caste system and all other things. That is one of the important change in our life. That piped setup of our Indian people is changed, that which is based on the caste system. Now next one is institution of family. So our India is famous among the world because of the joint family system. So our India after independence also, now also many places we are following the joint family system. So India is very famous because of that, and our relationship between the family members and all this. But now due to the globalization, the waves of globalization is influenced our culture. Now our Indian society also slowly transformed to the nuclear family system. Now almost the joint family system is stopped in our India. All are preferring the nuclear family system, that small family. That is one of the great change in the society. Instead of the joint family, the small family system we adopted because of globalization in our India. That is one of the great change in our Indian society. Now most of them they are preferring this small family instead of the joint family. And the third point is their social welfare. The importance or important function of the government is that welfare of the state. The welfare of the state, that is one of the major function of the government. So what do you mean by social welfare? Social welfare includes mainly three things. First one, full-time employment. So employment opportunities the government has to give to the people. Second one, health care. So give the hospital facilities, medical facilities to the people, even in the rural areas. That is one of the important function of the government. And third thing is education. To providing the education to the people, that is one of the important part of the social welfare. So social welfare means these three things are included: full-time employment, second thing health care, and third one the education. All these two together we are calling the social welfare. All these things are there already, the society also will develop. And we know that one in our Indian society is based on different types of inequalities. Rich and poor, and some are very rich people, some are very poor people, some are educated, some are not educated. Like that many inequalities are there in our country. So to provide the social welfare in each society, it is very difficult. So the government itself, one department they made to give all the facilities, especially in the rural areas, and even to the disabled people, a child or that females, to everywhere we have to give the importance. That is why this special ministry, it is developed by the government, and many programs they are doing, that nutritious food for the children, and again nutritious food for the pregnant ladies. Like that many programs they organize under the social welfare program. So social welfare is one of the important function of the government. Now lot of programs it is started in our India. That is why many like new problems, everything it is almost solved in our India. And next one is that scheduled caste and scheduled tribal peoples. According to the census in 1971, 22% of our people belonging to this group, scheduled caste and scheduled tribes. So for developing them, many programs is introduced in by our government. Especially in the constitution itself, many provisions are there to support these people. So for example, that some seats are reserved for them in the election, central and state government election, some seats are reserved for them, and they are getting the scholarships, and they are getting the employment opportunities. Some seats are reserved for these people. Each education institution, the seats are reserved for this particular group. Like that way, many programs we started to develop this group. So these are the some important changes. First I told you in our society, second I told you in the family system, third social welfare, and fourth one I told you today about the scheduled caste and scheduled tribals. So you take the textbook and read this all these parts, and let's discuss the remaining part in the next class.